What is good, y'all? It's your boy Big Dawg, and I'm back with yet another freaking video. Alright, so look. First off, I just want to say thank you to all my supporters and everybody who watched my last video and was like, yo, I'm sticking around. We appreciate you. Thanks for what you did. You know, I got nothing but love, and honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, I didn't expect that. You know, I expected to lose some subscribers, and because I know some people only been sticking around for a certain type of content, for a certain type of video, you know. And when I thought and I knew that I was gonna have to switch things up, I was like, man, I'm gonna lose some people. So that being said, welcome to Big Dawg, my new channel. I ain't even say my new channel, but we revamping things. We doing things a little bit different. We're gonna be doing now talking about business and how to make money in different types of ways. You know what I'm saying? How to get your hustle up. We're gonna talk about how to make this money the legit way. You know what I'm saying? So, what are we talking about today? Today we're gonna be talking about 4 ways that I use side hustles to make $5,000 in 1 month. Really want $5,000. It was $4,873 and some change, but we ain't counting the change. So, me doing this, the purpose of me doing this was to build money for my business, so I wouldn't have to tap into my savings accounts or use my personal money. I went out and I found other ways to make money so that I could support this business, you know? So, a lot of people, you know, say they're gonna do things and try to do things, and it end up being excuses. You know, oh, I don't have the money to do this, I don't have the time to do this. You make time to do what you need to do. You know, you're gonna find a way to get money to do what you need to do. So, to help y'all out, I'm gonna drop 4 ways that I use side hustles to make for $5,000 in 1 month. And this is, so starting off with number 1 was an app called DoorDash. Most of y'all probably know DoorDash for delivering food and whatnot. During the pandemic, this was like yo, I'm talking about, this was some of the easiest money. I was easily in one night making $200, $300, $500. In a week, I think I made like $700 1 week. And DoorDash was cool, you know. I liked it, but I didn't like it because at times when it was slow, you know, you sitting around waiting for an order, and it's like, man, I feel like I'm wasting my time. You know, I'm big on time, so if I feel like if I can put my time into somewhere else because I'm not doing something, I know I'm wasting it, and it kind of like upsets me. So that's the only dislike that I had about DoorDash. Right now it's pretty slow, but during the pandemic it was like super fast. Like I knew it was gonna be like that, so kind of like I jumped on it like soon as, okay, yeah, like people can't go to restaurants. You know, people lazy, so when you put in a situation, you gotta think of other situations to make money. It was money to be made during the pandemic, and I know a lot of people missed it because they were so concentrated on what they wasn't making, and they wasn't sitting around thinking about what they could be making. Alright, so the second app that I used was called Amazon Flex. Amazon Flex is probably where I made the, like, as an app, it was probably one of the apps that I made a good amount of money on. Now, Amazon Flex is an app that a lot of people don't know about, and they still don't know. So Amazon Flex is another driver app, but you do it with Amazon, and you basically deliver Amazon packages. Coronavirus! And you basically deliver Amazon packages. And when you deliver in the Amazon packages, you basically sign up on the app, they do a background check, they approve you, you drive your car to an Amazon warehouse, and you pick up packages and you deliver them. And you know how much money you're going to be getting paid before you accept the route. You can get paid from anywhere between starting off at $54 for 3 hours, all the way up to like $104. I think it's the max I've seen for like 4-hour blocks, 3-hour blocks in Windows. You could also deliver groceries. This was my favorite, was delivering groceries because there's tips involved. When you do it the regular way, just delivering their packages, you don't get tips. But when you go and you sign up to deliver their groceries, you go to a Whole Foods or you go to another Amazon warehouse. Like, this was so cool to me. And people who have Amazon Prime who like order food online, man, during the pandemic, another, like, yo, money was crazy, man. Man, so it starts off, most of the time it's $30 for 2 hours. And when you go to pick the food up, it never took me 2 hours to deliver food. It never took me 2 hours. Most of the time I was out there for an hour, maybe an hour, 15 minutes. And that means I'm getting paid $30 an hour, right? Then you never know how much money and tips you're going to get until the following day. And then the next day, most of the time I was getting another $20, $30 on top of that. So I'm getting paid $60. I'm going to put screenshots up and stuff, and hopefully I'm going to put up these screenshots of the what my account looked like and how much money I was making, and in time periods. Some days I was bringing home 60, some days I was bringing home 150. And in a week I was making like $500 again with just doing Amazon Flex. Combine that with the DoorDash money, I'm banking, baby. I was banking it. It was very. I really was making a lot of money doing DoorDash. Like that was a. I mean, not DoorDash, Amazon Flex. That was a good side hustle. Then the third thing I came upon was, now this app was kind of like what you call like I set it up and forget it. So I went around and I cleaned up my house. What I mean by cleaned up my house was I just found a bunch of things that me and my wife didn't use anymore, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna sell these on eBay. And I was like, you know what? Let me maybe Facebook Marketplace might be better. Didn't work for Facebook Marketplace. eBay was like too many rules and too much to do in a short amount of time, which I had time, but I didn't feel like waiting for all these rules that eBay had. The third thing was I did my research and I came across this app called Mercari. Man, Mercari is like that. I love the Mercari app. So you get on the Mercari app and it's basically like eBay with less rules. You not bidding per se. You basically like selling anything for your price. The person can haggle you for it, but that's up to you. And you send off the price that you agree with. You send it off, and when it gets to them, they have 3 days to agree that the product is what they got and what they wanted, and then they give you. And then Mercari sends you the money that y'all agreed on. So if y'all agreed on $50, you send a product off. It takes 3 days to get to them. Boom, once it gets to them after them 3 days, even if they don't agree to it, they have 3 days. In 3 days, they either have to say, this is what I wanted or this is not what I wanted. And they agree to it, boom, there you go. You get your money. Things that I sold on Mercari, man. All right, let me go through this list for y'all. And once again, I'm going to put up these screenshots so y'all can see. I sold a laptop, an old laptop for $95. I sold another laptop for $80. I showed my Jordan 12s, some Jordans that I would no longer wear, for $145 without a box. That was basically almost retail. And I sold a Yu-Gi-Oh card for $40. So then I kind of got addicted to flipping, right? I was like, man, this flip game is crazy. What else can I sell on this Mercari app? So I kind of like ran out of stuff in the house. So this is what I did. I went on the Facebook Marketplace app, and what I like about Mercari is Mercari will tell you what something has previously sold for. So if you see something on the Facebook Marketplace app, like I did, I seen a Nintendo 64 bundle, meaning it came Nintendo 64 to console and like 5 games. It was like Blix, Super Mario, Smash Brothers, and a bunch of other games. So 007 I think was in there. And for the whole bundle, the guy wanted $100. No, he wanted $150. I talked him down to $100. I looked up on Mercari to see what the games were selling for, and also what the console was selling for. Man, when I tell y'all, when I seen them prices, I was like, oh yeah, I have to flip this. So I went and bought the Nintendo from the guy, posted on Mercari the same day. Within 2 days, everything was sold. I sold the console itself for $100, which made me back my $100, and then I sold each game for $45 to $30. And I tell you, the flip game is crazy, man. Listen, y'all could be flipping whatever y'all don't want. Do your research, and you can go and flip products on this app, man. I'm telling you, the money was crazy, man. It was crazy. All right, and then the last thing I was doing was reselling sneakers. Now the resale game on sneakers is something I've been doing for a minute, but I don't really talk about it a lot because when I was traveling, I wasn't able to do it as much. But when I was in high school, I was reselling sneakers. And then when I got out of school, I was buying sneakers and reselling them. But now, like, the sneaker game is crazy, man. First pair of sneakers I sold was a pair. So I went through a lot of my old shoes and I got rid of them because I wasn't wearing them anymore. They was just literally collecting dust. So I was like, man, I'm low-key a hoarder. I ain't want to get rid of them, but I was like, you know what? You're trying to start a business. Sell your sneaker collection. So I went through and resold a lot of my shoes. On Macari, I went to consignment shop. Shout out to Exchange in Norfolk because they bought a lot of my shoes. The shoes that brought me in the most profit are the ones I'm going to talk about. So I sold my Jordan Dornbecker 4s, and I've had these shoes for years. They were worn. So what I did was I sent them to a homie of mine. He cleaned them up for me. And boom, when he cleaned them up, I took them to Exchange. They bought them from me for $700, and they resold them for $1,000. So they got their profit, I got mine. Cause I only paid like what, $200 for them shoes, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. And my biggest come up that probably made me my most profit was reselling a pair of shoes called the Grateful Dead SBs. I was able to get a pair. I had a homie who told me they was about to release. He put me on game, and I bought them. And I bought them. Got lucky on the app. Ain't gonna tell y'all what you gotta do your own research on that. I got lucky, and yeah, when I got lucky, I went to StockX. StockX is another app that you can use to sell sneakers. Went on StockX, resold them sneakers. When I bought them for $125 to $125, and I think I resold them for like $1,300 to StockX at the time. And yeah, man, only thing about the sneaker game is kind of like you win some, you lose some. You're not gonna always get the big wins. You're not gonna always get, what you want, what you were searching for. But when you hit, you hit. You just gotta know what you're buying. You can't be out there buying like shoes that's not gonna resell. When I hit on them Grateful Deads, I already had done the research on them. Already knew the resale value on those shoes was gonna be crazy. You gotta do your research. Use the app StockX. If you know a sneaker's about to release, let's just say it's a pair of Jordan 4s, you go on the StockX app and you see, StockX will tell you before like the sale date. StockX will say, oh, okay, these Jordan 4s are gonna sell for $600 after retail. So you say, okay, retail on them is $200. I can resell them for $400. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get these sneakers. You get them, you resell them. As soon as they come to your house, ship them off. Cause StockX do not buy shoes that were worn. That's the thing about StockX. Also, man, remember that when reselling sneakers, that it's a gamble. Cause you could think a shoe is gonna be a hit, and when you get it, it's not. The market for it wasn't that great. Sneakers are, once you get in it and you know it, So reselling sneakers is something I dabble in every now and then. It's not something I like. I'm doing it every weekend. Something I dabble in every now and then. You know what I'm saying? If I know it's a good shoe coming out, I'll try to get it to resell it. Hey, if you can get it, you can get it. If you can't, you can't. So yeah, that's how I made $5,000 in one month doing those apps and doing what I needed to do to get the money that I wanted for my business. Always remember, man, if you want it, don't make excuses. Find a way to go get it. And don't let nobody tell you that you can't do anything. Because there's enough money for us all to get some. It's enough time for us all to get it. You know what I'm saying? You can do it, man. You just gotta, you make time for what you want to do, and you're gonna find a way to get money for what you want to get it for. Remember that. Alright, man, I hope this video helped y'all, man. It's your boy Big Dawg. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all the love, man. Once again, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. And make sure y'all stay tuned, because I did launch my business. My next video is possibly going to be about how my first week of business went. It's going to be, this is going to be a journey. It's been fun. I'm learning a lot. I'm going to share everything with y'all. I got so many plans for this channel, man. Like so many business plans for this channel. So look, man, make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for sticking around. And I love y'all, man. Peace.